Following their discussion about a gray divorce, Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos were spotted out in public. With their night out, the couple appears to be trying to demonstrate their commitment and strength. The TV personalities and co-hosts of Live with Kelly and Mark, Kelly Ripa, and Mark Consuelos, are back in the spotlight. They are married. Since she started the show in 1983, Ripa has had numerous co-hosts before Mark, making her an experienced talk show veteran. Mark was preceded by Ryan Seacrest. In addition to hosting chat shows, Ripa and Consuelos are both actors. Both of them appeared on the television show All My Children. Consuelos also starred in the movie Husband for Hire and the television show Riverdale. In addition, Ripa presented Generation Gap and appeared in the sitcom Hope and Faith. In their show, the duo frequently discusses personal matters in addition to their bizarre bits. They have also talked about their children. Lola, Michael, and Joaquin are the three children that Ripa and Consuelos share, and they are all grown up and empty nesters. The couple recently talked of gray divorce, which has followers discussing, in addition to admitting that their children occasionally block them on Instagram, and another has requested that the couple stop using their name. Gray Divorce, an evening spent with Mark and Kelly Ripa revealed that she was reading this article, and I started talking to Mark about it. And Mark got very defensive during the October 11th episode of Live with Kelly and Mark. You came home from the trip and you were like, "I read this amazing article," retorted Consuelos. Ripa disclosed that the narrator's voice caused her to want one. "But we still have a lot in common, okay," she said to Mark. The two were spotted together on a date night following this awkward discussion about gray divorce, which caused many people to doubt their relationship. In addition, Ripa and Consuelos attended the Sunday night opening of Sunset Boulevard. The Street James Theater in Manhattan hosted the performance. Nicole Scherzinger plays the lead in the Broadway production. In addition to being a member of the Pussycat Dolls, she is well known for hosting The Masked Singer. In addition, Andrew Lloyd Webber composed the show's music. Regarding the Broadway production, Ripa said on Instagram to her millions of followers that it was simply brilliant. Ripa then declared, "I'm ready for my close-up," while on the red carpet, echoing Norma Desmond's famous statement. Mark said, "She's ready," in response. For decades, Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos have been the picture of a Hollywood marriage that works, equal parts romance, banter, and playful jabs broadcast daily into millions of homes. Yet even for them, the winds of speculation blow strong. When whispers of gray divorce started circling around celebrity marriages, somehow the rumor mill dragged the Live with Kelly and Mark co-hosts into the conversation. This week, the couple decided to do what they do best: meet chatter with action. Hand in hand, Kelly and Mark stepped out for a glamorous evening in New York City, looking anything but estranged. Their outing, coming right on the heels of tabloid buzz about late-in-life separations, felt like a statement, not only about their marriage, but about how they continue to navigate fame, family, and the endless rumors that follow them. Setting the scene. It was a crisp evening in Manhattan when Kelly and Mark appeared outside a Broadway theater, dressed effortlessly chic. Kelly wore a sleek black dress with a pop of emerald jewelry, her blonde hair pulled back in a playful yet elegant ponytail. Mark, as always, looked every bit the leading man, sporting a tailored charcoal suit with just the right amount of swagger. Onlookers couldn't help but notice their body language. Fingers interlaced, quick whispers exchanged between them, and bursts of laughter that seemed to puncture the cool night air. If this was a couple drifting apart, no one told them. One fan outside the theater shouted, "Stay together forever, you guys." Kelly turned, flashed a grin, and replied, "We're trying, but he's a handful." Mark mockingly bowed, as if to say, "Guilty as charged." Gray divorce. The buzzword. The term gray divorce has become a cultural talking point in recent years, describing the trend of couples over 50 deciding to part ways after decades of marriage. With high-profile splits making headlines, the speculation seems to land on nearly every celebrity pair that's hit their silver anniversary. Kelly and Mark, married since 1996, are squarely in the demographic. And with their children now mostly out of the house, some wondered aloud if the couple was next in line for the dreaded trend. But if their public appearance was any indication, the idea seemed laughable. Still, Kelly didn't shy away from addressing the buzz earlier in the week on Live. She leaned into the subject with her trademark humor. "They say gray divorce is on the rise," she told viewers. "So naturally, people assume Mark and I must be plotting one. But the truth is, we're too lazy. Who has the energy to divorce after 30 years? Mark, seated beside her, nodded in mock seriousness. "It would be way too much paperwork. We're staying together just to avoid signing forms." The audience roared, and the rumor mill quieted, at least for a moment. Their private reality. Behind the jokes, Kelly and Mark have been candid about the challenges of long-term marriage. They've admitted to bickering over household quirks, dishwasher loading, thermostats, and even Christmas decorations. Yet those same spats seem to serve as proof of their closeness. "Every marriage has its friction," Kelly told a reporter recently. "But I think the key is remembering that it's you two against the world, not you two against each other." Mark echoed the sentiment. "At this point, we've been through so many chapters: young love, kids, career shifts, empty nesting. Each chapter has tested us, but it's also made us stronger. Honestly, I can't imagine going through life with anyone else, even when she drives me crazy." The Broadway date. Their recent outing wasn't just a stroll through the city. It was a proper date night. The couple attended the premiere of a new Broadway play, something they've both admitted they miss doing as often as they'd like. Sitting side by side in the theater, they whispered to each other between acts and were spotted sharing snacks like teenagers. At intermission, a theatergoer near them snapped a photo, with permission, capturing Kelly mid-laugh as Mark leaned close to her ear. The image quickly circulated on social media, captioned, "Gray divorce? More like gray romance." Kelly later reposted the photo on Instagram stories with her own cheeky addition, "Still whispering after 28 years, mostly about snacks." Public pressure versus private truth. Life in the spotlight comes with constant scrutiny. Every missed public appearance, every separate trip, every minor disagreement caught on camera is magnified into trouble in paradise. For Kelly and Mark, who now share not only their marriage but also their daily work as co-hosts, the pressure is even more intense. Yet they've managed to flip that pressure into content, often laughing about their imperfections right on live TV. When fans see them squabble, it feels real, proof that their relationship is not some manufactured fairy tale, but a genuine, evolving partnership. "They're relatable," one longtime fan explained on Twitter. "They argue, they joke, they make up. They remind us that marriage isn't perfect, but it can still be happy." Walking through rumors together. As Kelly and Mark left the theater that night, the paparazzi lights flared. Instead of stiff smiles, they looked relaxed, almost amused by the cameras. Kelly clung to Mark's arm, leaning into him as they walked briskly down the sidewalk. A reporter shouted, "Kelly, Mark, any truth to the gray divorce rumors?" Without breaking stride, Kelly called back over her shoulder, "Only if he keeps eating in bed." Mark threw his head back laughing, the two disappearing into their waiting car, leaving the reporters buzzing and the fans cheering. Why it matters. Their night out wasn't just about dinner and theater. It was about showing, in their own way, that speculation doesn't dictate reality. It was about reminding fans that marriage isn't defined by rumors, statistics, or trends. It's defined by the people living it day by day. For Kelly and Mark, that means shared laughter, playful jabs, and the occasional exasperated sigh over missing socks. It means being teammates not only in front of cameras, but behind closed doors. And it means stepping out together, hand in hand, even when the world is whispering otherwise.